Okay. Okay. I'm back. All right. I do apologize, and I hope right now people can come in and start to watch. Okay. Whew. If you're watching from scratch, I do apologize. Hi, Rebecca. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me now? Hello? Is this thing on? Oh my God. Yes. Thank God. Okay. Guys, I believe everything happens for a reason. And for some reason, they did not want to hear. They did not want you to hear what I was saying in that last video. And I'm going to try and talk in codes so we can now cover what I just said. Right now, this morning, I am watching The Hunger Games. I have been told all week psychically, I'm seeing messages everywhere to watch these movies again. When I get these synchronicities coming into my life, I must listen and I must comply with what the messages are. Isn't it funny in this movie how they talk about the 15-minute cities, which are the where they are held? So Catalyst, she's from Area 12, right? If you know what I'm saying here. So look what happens in this movie. I'm just going to relay about this movie, okay? And then we can think about what's okay. In these little mini hub cities that they've got, if the people stand up against the capital, they get annihilated. They're getting wiped out. They're getting bombed. Oh my God, if they don't comply to what's going on. And this is why I'm getting told to watch this, because we are at this cusp now, guys. We're in this spiritual war where, if you don't know what's going on, then please get your head out of the sand and listen to what I'm trying to say here, okay? We are in a spiritual war. I've known this now I've known this since 2001 when I was told about. It started in 2015 when they really put it into play. If you want to know what I'm talking about, please email me. My email is linda@lindaray.info. I'm putting it in right now as a comment. There is a video on YouTube from 2005. 2005. It doesn't matter who is in this. Is it Gil Bates? Is it really the three-letter agency Canaries in Averys? Is it real? Is it not? But we cannot deny that it was made in 2005, where they are talking about what we've been through in the last 3 years. If you want a video, please email me, linda@lindaray.info. I will send you the link to watch the video. It only goes for 4 minutes, but turn the volume up and listen. Listen. In that video, they call us radicals. Spiritual, religious people are radicals. In the Hunger Games, Section 2, I watched it last night. I was up until about 1 o'clock binging on the Hunger Games because I'm being told to watch it. When they're talking about Donald Sutherland, who is in charge, he says they are the radicals. You can't make it up when they're saying the same words. Some people say movies are documentaries. So go and listen to the Hunger Games, okay? Alrighty, let's go through some of these questions. If you've got a question today to ask me, please comment. Anything, yes or no. She loves them. She's already here because she's already helped me get the cards for today, okay? I've already got my cup of tea. And I do apologize for what we just went through, guys, but I'm sure there are things out there trying not to get me to say what I really, really, really want to say. Last week, I wanted to talk about the banks. So let's start right there with the banks. Don't know if you know it, but in America, I've heard, so it's only an allegation, but I've heard over 250 banks have now folded in America. The economy is on a really, it was doing this, and then COVID hit, so the economy went up here. You got to remember who was making all the money here, right? Which companies were making all that money? And look at, wow, now Pfizer has just come out, they're about to go into bankruptcy because they're, it's like the coyote going off the hill when he's chasing the roadrunner. And I am watching this and I just can't get attached to this, okay? Because everybody wants to laugh at it, but we can't laugh because then we're making that HAT word that they want us to have at this point. We must stay in the love vibration. We must stay above the negative energy that is consuming the whole planet at this point. Have you noticed how many angry people are out there? How many frustrated people, impatient people, judging, accusing people? The world is full of it. Don't gimmick it. Don't mimic it. Don't mirror it. Okay? We must go out there and be that beacon like the Mockingjay and put things back to good. Good vibrations come when we feel it within us. Okay? Alrighty. So let's just go down these comments. Okay. Audio is failing. Oh my God, Starlove, I really do apologize. It is raining pretty bad here this morning in Brisbane, so I hope and pray that it does resolve itself. Okay, let's go there. We can't understand you as you're breaking up. I know. Jonathan, good morning, Jonathan. Thank you so much for reading my books. Okay. My internet is still not good. I'm going to try and fix tomorrow. Monday, I'm fixing my internet. Okay? I'm writing a note. Okay. Okay. Please bear with me. So today I'm going to make this short. Let's do a short one this week. I'm just going to put in a comment, guys. Monday. Okay. Can you restart from the name of the movie? Yes, it's in. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. Okay. I now live in a new building complex here. So I'm using my hotspot again. I do apologize for the interruptions and I hope you are patient with what I am going through. Okay, comments, okay? All right. What month I will move into my new home? Susie, be careful of your new home, Susie. Okay, I'm going to keep today short, okay? I know, my internet is crazy today. All right. Okay. And if you wish a private reading, please go to this link. All right, I'm going to put on my links. Okay, if you do want a private reading from me, okay, here is my link. Okay, oh my God, this is so horrible today. I do apologize, guys. If you want my books, here's the links on how to get my books. Okay. There's the link. Okay. You're crystal clear to me, Linda. Maybe their web is also flaky. All right. I'll tell you why. I've been on the phone for the past week to Telstra, who is the company here in Australia that they operate all the telcos. So all the other telco companies all work under Telstra. So I've been on to them. They don't know my new address. So they can't connect internet here because they just don't know where I live. And I keep saying I've got an NBN box in my room, in my bedroom. It's already turned on. So the NBN here is already hooked up and viable. So what's their issue? So I'm using my hotspot again on my phone, and it's driving me nuts. Okay, buffering will happen. I'm so upset. Herectus, hello. Can I ask a question? Will my husband return to me? Will he come home? I'm not seeing that's a yes, darling girl. Okay. I'm not seeing that's going to happen for you. Okay. Okay. Now, Inspire ASMR, I never do readings for other people without their consent. If you go to a psychic and you ask them, oh, what do you see happening with my daughter? Is she going to get married to that guy? If they tell you about that, they're not doing psychic abilities correct. They're going against what is in the universal laws. You never give information without consent of the other party. If it's a child, so it's a minor, that's okay. If it's a pet, and I ask, can you tell me about my Mary cat? That's okay, because they can't give consent. But I don't give consent. Okay, guys? Okay. So I do not give exact dates either, Yancy Martinez, because if you go to a real psychic, we don't operate in time, because when we go to heaven, there is no time. I give future possibilities, and when we're buying a house, I'm hearing don't buy a house yet. Interest rates are going to go up at least another two times in the next 3 months. Do you really want to get into that sort of mortgage pit, especially if we're going into World War III, which is pretty inevitable? I'm getting told February next year we're going into major war. So be aware, if you're buying real estate, you're going to end up with a very huge mortgage that you may not be able to pay back. Look at the lockdowns that we went into 3 years ago where people could not go to work. Can you manage that if you've got a huge mortgage? I am trying here to protect everybody, okay? Everybody needs to hear that mortgages are not a viable thing at this point. The government makes its money through real estate. Look how many billions they earn every year because of the mortgage interest rates through the bank. So they need people to buy houses right now, so then they're paying the high interest rate, so the government reaps all that money back that they've spent out over the past 3 years. Be very, very careful what you do, guys. Okay? Okay. So what spirits are around my daughter? She's 11 and keeps saying to me that she's them, and how can I help her? Andrea 54 Hector, that's a question I like to do privately. If you email me, can you please give me photos of her, and I can ask those questions again? I need a current photo just of her. Don't do a group shot, because then I get energy from everybody coming through. Okay? I also see spirit guides, guys. If you want to know what your spirit guide is, follow my link to how to get a reading. And then when you email me, all you got to do is supply a current photo of just you, not a group shot, because I see everybody's spirit guides then. But if you want to know what your spirit guide is, Follow that link. I've just put it on there, how to book a reading through me. Send me a photo and I reply with what your spirit guide is, okay? I do ask for PayPal transactions because this does take a lot of energy to do it, and I'm one of the few people on the planet who actually does see spirit guides, okay? I've had so many confirmations, thousands now. I can't give you testimonials because there's too many, okay? So I ask people to just what I tell you and find your own secret messages there, okay? If you want to do it through emails. Okay, I'm going to get into today's cards because my internet is breaking up because it's raining here and the internet's going down. So the first one today is my lovey-dovey card. Love willingly compromises and accommodates others' needs. This is now time to negotiate. This is now time to use logic. And most importantly, this is time now to use the love. Do not get angry with people. Don't mirror their anger and hurt and pain. Don't create more of that. Send them compassion, send them understanding, and most of all, send people love and negotiate and compromise so everybody comes out a winner. Pardon me? Okay. Next one I've got here is my rune stone. It's this little one. And he's here in my book. I've already got him. So it's this one here. Okay. The rune of the thorn, associated with the thorn as protection and also as Thor's hammer. Both associations link Thurisaz to protect us from something or someone that may do us harm. So this is the time to talk to your angels, guys. This is the time. I'm right next to a window. This is a window right here, guys. Okay. I'm in a high-rise apartment building and I've got to ring tomorrow because my internet doesn't work here, okay? I'm always having troubles with my internet. I believe that the world does not want me to tell you guys the truth. I believe it, okay? Okay, shake your screen and place your phone closer to the screen. Well, I've got my phone here, guys. Okay, it's right next to my phone, okay? So you can't say that it's just, I just believe it's external forces here trying to sabotage me as usual. We can all watch back once it's done streaming. I'm sure it will sound clear when we re-watch. Okay, 100%. There you go. Give you some 100% there. Okay, so that's the other one. Okay, I'm going to keep talking because you can watch this later when the streaming fixes itself so it won't buffer as much, okay? I'm watching Mockingjay, the Hunger Games. Look for the synchronicities where they talk about the radicals. Look at those 15-minute cities, what they do to the 15-minute cities. I know that the banks are about to fall and crumble all around the world. This is not a time to buy a house, guys. This is not a time to go on luxury holidays when we need the money to get us through the next year. It's an urgency within me now, but we cannot allow their energy to encompass and control us. We must love them. We must send them hope, peace, and love. What is peace? It's not when there's no war. It's when we have no emotional attachment to something. So we remain calm in any situation in our life. Okay? So the last one that I've got here for today is my tarot card. You can go find this if you want. It is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Now, I don't tell anyone their guardian angels' names because they don't have names. Some angels do, like Ariel, Gabriel, Michael, etc. But they don't need a name, guys. My lady, I've had so many different names for her over the years, but she doesn't need one because she encompasses all. She's not just what Linda represents. She's not just what Sally represents. She's just not what Kim represents. She's not what John Bon Jovi represents as a title. Okay? They don't need a name. They hear our intentions and they know what we're thinking before we even say it. I've got a book. It's called Spirit Guides and Life Paths Explained. Go over and get a copy of my book if you want to read it. Okay? I'm trying to write Hell Explained, and when that comes out, I will be giving out more free copies of my books, okay? Cindy, okay. Hi, Linda. What would happen to me if I filed for divorce, 12 years of sexless marriage and emotional distance? Would I finally find true happiness? The only true love and happiness that you're going to find, Cindy, is within you first. Don't look for another partner. Sort out why you are in a loveless relationship. Because even when I had a loveless person in my life, I still had a loving environment with myself. I loved myself every day. I appreciate, I respect, I have that self-care. I look after myself. I value myself. So please don't ever say that you had a loveless relationship, because you should always have a love relationship with yourself first. Read my books, look at my videos under my playlist on personal development if you guys need some information on how to get through when you've got a partner who's trying to make you feel worthless. Okay? Okay. Is the Illuminati real, Amna? Yes. They are trying really hard. Haven't you noticed? Oh my God, please, guys, get your head out of the sand. I'm trying here. Email me, because in emails I can say more than what I'm saying here. Okay? If you want the video from 2005, I'm going to just repeat that. In 2005, there was a video that came out. Who cares who the person is? Who cares if it was Bill Gates, if it was the CIA? Who cares? But the fact that it came out in 2005, where they're talking about a vaccine, they're talking about the jabs, they're talking about a coronavirus to get rid of our spirituality. And look at what's happening now. They've taken away the spirituality because everyone's now getting angry, which is the bottom of the vibrational levels. When we're spiritual, our level is up here. So look at how many people now are angry because it's rampant everywhere. So if you want a copy of that video, it was from 2005. It only goes for 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes, very, very well, that you need to hear. Email me, linda@lindaray.info, okay? And just ask for it. Give me the video. That's all you got to say in the subject heading. I reply and I attach it, okay? If you want any of my books, all you got to say is, please give me your ghost book. Please send me over all 4 books. All you got to do is write it as a heading. Don't even write an email, okay? I reply with them attached as PDFs, and I throw in my PayPal link if you wish to pay, okay? So I'm trying here, guys, to get out as much information as I can. Go back and look through all my past videos. Look at my personal development videos under my playlist, okay? Because I'm trying here my best to help all of you, all right? So let's go over and have a look at what this 2 of Pentacles means for today, okay? 2 of Pentacles. It's the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles represents the effort needed to successfully maintain a balance in life. This can be trying to keep more than one project going simultaneously, a balance of home and work, or even juggling finances. Care is needed to maintain balance, to ensure everything progresses smoothly and flows harmoniously. Okay, the signs are good that this can be attained. So, all the cards today is saying be in that love emotion. Don't get drawn down by all the HATE that they are trying to fear us out with. Okay, we're getting to imminent stages now, that tipping point where look how many people are now dying. Wake up to why so many people are dying. Okay, it's horrendous what they're doing. Okay, every day now I wake up, I put on the news feed, and that someone else has died of a heart attack. Ask questions, learn the truth. Don't get angry by it. Okay, send them love. The people, send them love so they learn how not to keep going with this, or they run away and hide because their energy is just so bad for them. Okay, hello. Okay, guys, well, I've only been here for about half an hour. Oh my God. Am I better off staying with my lower paying employer, government job, or go with public company, not government? What is safer for these turbulent times we live in? Thank you so much, Diana Kay. Easy to say stay where you are, but I'm actually hearing go with the other job. But be careful, if we go into war, is any job safe? Is any job safe? Okay, so we must be careful. Okay, I'm going to do a video this week about apps on our phones. Don't go there. Don't use them. It is so scary why they want us to use apps now. Please wake up to what they're doing with the apps. Imagine tomorrow you wake up, there's no Google. The only way you access something is through an app. Is that what you want? To lose those freedoms of researching to find out the truth of really what's going on out there? Because once they turn off the internet so you can only access an app store, so everyone must have their iPhones, no more Android phones, no more choice. Be careful, guys. Okay, be careful of what may come. I'm not saying this is real. It's only an allegation at this point because it's one of my predictions. But if you listen to my predictions, you know a lot of them are accurate, right? Be aware of what's going on, okay? How bad will things get in the UK, Jonathan? You're already started over there. And it's horrible. I lived in the UK, okay? I lived in... Sorry, I just had a flashback to my school I went to over there. I lived near Wimbledon. Okay, I used to drive past Wimbledon, the tennis courts, to go to school every day. So I lived in Putney. Okay, I lived in Putney. So in Surrey. Okay, if you know that area. Okay, that's where I lived. I was there for 2 years, so I know UK. I went to virtually every castle in the UK. But so guys, stay safe wherever you are. Okay, stay safe. I do my prepper type videos out there, how to keep yourself safe. What would you do if a war broke out in your local area? Water, food, survival. Grab yourself a good, easy sewing kit so you can do a lot with those. Okay, I don't really want to scare people, but it's not fear. I got a really nice email this week from somebody who said, Linda, why do you scare people out for? I am not scaring people. I am preparing people. Imagine if Noah didn't get told to build that boat. That's where I feel like I am now. That's where I am. Noah didn't fear people out. He just built the boat, and he was telling people, help me build the boat so you're safe from what's coming. He wasn't trying to fear people out. He was trying to protect them. He was trying to get them to understand what he knew. Yes? So Noah, I sort of feel like Noah sometimes. 3 years ago, I was just out there, everybody, we've got to start building the boats. We've got to start building the boats. But now we've got the boat built, and that ramp leading up to the rope, to the boat, I'm standing at the top and I'm about to pull that shut. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. I'm looking around saying, who's going to get on the boat? Come, you're welcome. Get on the boat. I see people every day that give me the bird and don't even want to know what I'm talking about. I can't save everybody, right? Because I'm not Noah. I'm not God. I'm just a person who's got some insight here into what's going on. And we must start raising our vibration, because how many people now are talking about the ascension? How many people now are saying those who are good will go to heaven? It scares me. It does fear me out. But we must keep pushing through this, guys, with the best that we can be. Grab a copy of my book, because the last half is the teachings of heaven, how to be angelic, how to be a nice, loving person. When this war is over, who do you want to be? The one out there hurting and maiming? Or do you want to be the one rebuilding and re-strengthening bonds with relationships? How do we ever build relationships unless we love? Okay, guys? Hello, is that Aussie Chick? I will grab a copy of your book ASAP. All you got to do is email me, Busy Lizzie. Okay? I put my PayPal link in there if you wish to donate towards it. Okay? Because it does take a lot of time and effort writing my books and what's going in them. Okay? All right. So, all right. So we've got some more copies here. I had a dream about you last night. Oh, scruffy scrubs. I hope it was good. Jonathan, I am in Yorkshire in the north. Okay, thank you, Jonathan. I've got a friend who lives in Birmingham, by the way. Matt asking about the man I like after the larger warnings. Can you see where his heart is? I can't tell you where his heart is, Marty, but I'll tell you what will happen with you. You are on a continued search to find someone who's going to love you. Start with yourself, darling. Okay? Love yourself, and then you attract in someone who feels that same energy. It's hard to think of it like that, but it's true. The more you think about how great you are and all the accomplishments, rewards that you deserve because of hardships, etc., that you've been through, you're putting out this energy field, so then other people pick up on that, and that's how you find that right partner. Because we've got to remember here, a partner is not just someone who we coexist with. It's someone on that same energy frequency with us. Okay? All right? Okay. Bridget Peebles. Hello, my friend. Hello. Nanu to Bridget. From America. Good girl. Thank you so much for being here. No, we cannot save everyone. I know, Bridget. We really can't. I hope and pray that people who watch my channel, we're the ones who are going to get through this. Okay? If you have Netflix, please go and watch The Hunger Games. Listen to what they're saying about the 15-minute cities. You know, look where Katniss is from. She's from Area 12. Then they have Area 11. And when they zoom out, you see that these are only like 15-mile wide little towns everywhere. And they've got gates around them so nobody can get out. Isn't that ironic? Because they're talking now about 15-minute cities. And then look what happens when the people stand up and fight back. The whole area is taken out. Oh, my God. Wow. It's interesting. Okay. Any insight about my mum? Bridget, please send me an email. Okay. I think I've already got a message there on Facebook from you. I'll try and get to that today as well. Okay. Okay. Sydney Cat. Scruffy Scrubs, can you come over and You came over and we were talking. You had some kind of plant in your hand, and I showed you all these plants I have, and one in particular was long, and you said you need to cut that a bit. Oh, that was your dream. Okay. How sweet was that? Okay, well, I hope that you can hear me, guys. Because I really don't like fearing people out, obviously. But we've got to prepare ourselves. The last 3 years, they're trying to bring it back out again. Look at the news just this morning where they're saying that there's more COVID coming out. Now, I've got to go and get something, and then I'm going to come back. Just let me go grab something, okay? I'll be right back. Hello. This is where we have to use logic and critical thinking. I bought this disinfectant yesterday, okay? It's a disinfectant by Pinaclean, Protect and Clean. Are you ready for what's on the label? How? If this was true, no one would be sick. If this was true, no hospitals would have COVID-19 in it, right? So how do they get away putting this on their $2.99 bottle of disinfectant? Think, wake up. What's really going on here? Is this true? So we look at the possibilities. Is it true? We make a list. Is it true? Yes or no? Let's go with the yeses. So we're just surmising here, right? If this was true, why did anyone die of COVID? That's the first thing I ask. If this was true, why did anyone die of COVID? If this is not true, then why is this on the label? What are they trying to make us feel? So we've got to ask those questions, right? Okay, I know where I'm at with this. I know where I'm at. I know whether it's yes or no, but I can't say it on here because then YouTube will cut down this feed, right? Wow. Isn't that funny? I'm just going to show you that again. I bought that yesterday at Aldi for $2.99. So if $2.99 for all this kills COVID, why did anybody get sick? Have they changed their ingredients in the last 3 years? Well, funny thing, because I looked at the ingredients and guess what? I'm just trying to find them now. The ingredients are no longer on here. They don't even want you to know what's in the bottle. Can anyone find ingredients on there? Zoom in. So what is on here? Do not swallow. Do not swallow. Oh my God. They probably put that on there so if anyone's got COVID, they think, oh yeah, this kills COVID. I'll just drink it. Oh my God, where are we at as a society? We've lost the plot, haven't we? People drink detergent. This is like when Trump came out and he was saying that detergent does kill COVID. And oh, what luck, isn't it true now? What he said was true when he came out and said detergent killed COVID. Oh, what luck. So Trump 3 years ago was true when he sat there and everyone mocked him at that bloody press report, right? Wow. Okay. It says COVID-19. Since when has it been written in such a way? Obviously a gimmick. Well, it's also on Glen 20. Glen 20, apparently. Go and research Glen 20. Oh my God. Glen 20, which is an aerial bacterial spray, you know, your bacterial sprays that you buy, it kills COVID too. So if they're spraying this stuff in hospitals, how is anyone catching COVID? Doesn't make sense, right? Something's going on. Okay. All the meat recalls, cooked food, you won't get sick from salmonella. Scruffy scrubs, are you aware now that they're putting mRNA into the meat? So I don't eat meat anymore because I don't want that mRNA stuff in me. They're injecting the cattle before they slaughter the cattle to make the beef. I don't want that stuff in me, so I don't eat meat anymore. Okay? They're doing it even into dog food and cat food now. They're putting the mRNA in it because they know that they want us all AI compliant. Okay? Please listen to what I just said. All righty? Okay, we're getting there now. Okay, I'm dropping some drops today if you're watching. All right? If you're watching, I'm dropping some drops. Okay? We must be careful and say, no, Sean B, that's scary. Yeah, I know. It's time to wake up. And that's what the cards are saying this week. That's what my horoscope's telling me this week. That's why all week I've been getting told to go and watch the Hunger Games. I'm into the third movie. I'm about an hour through, so I've watched about 5 hours of the Hunger Games in the last 3 days. And I'm going to try and watch the other 3 hours because there's still part 2 of Mockingjay. I want to watch that today so I fully understand why I'm getting all these messages. They're talking about us as radicals. They're in this movie. They get rid of the areas that don't comply, like the 15-minute cities. They don't want the 15-minute cities to talk to other 15-minute cities in this movie. So we've got to look at this logically for any of those Easter eggs or truth bombs that they're giving us in movies. Is it real? Is it not? I'm not saying yes or no. Use your thought processes here, okay, and come to your own conclusions, all right? The beauty of living in the bush is buying locally and knowing what it's going into the meat. Well, I would be talking to your farmers and asking them if they're injecting anything into the meat, okay? I know a cattle producer down here in Brisbane. I rang him and I said, are you guys injecting your meat? And he says, yes, it's mandated by the government. We must do it now. So be aware. Talk to the actual cattle farmers. Do you inject? Okay? I, for one, don't want that mRNA genetic therapy in me. So I am trying my best not to get as much of it as I can because obviously it's in everything because they want us AI compliant. And you can't deny this stuff, okay? It's affecting our emotions. I believe it's affecting our spirituality, so we're not connected to source anymore, okay? Why do you think I no longer do aura readings? Think about it. I see auras, but now I don't see auras around about 60 to 70% of people. Think about what they took in the last 3 years. And it's also with massage people out there, masseuses. I'm hearing it from Reiki people who can no longer connect to the energy of those who took the thing. The thing. We're not making this stuff up if we're all saying the same thing. Why? When I have self-healing videos on my channel, why did YouTube stop the monetization on those videos? A friend of mine is Bobby the Messenger on YouTube. She did a video on how to self-heal. Her video just got demonetized as well. Why? Why is this stuff happening? Why are they preventing us from self-healing? Why do they want to prevent us learning the truth about stuff like Google, researching? Because if we keep using apps, they're going to shut off Google. That's the ultimate thing. Why do you think Google now owns all these other things? So when they shut off the internet search engines and we can no longer Google things like, how do I make an apple pie? We have to then go into a recipe app to get that information. If we want to Google something like, what are the effects of the COVID vaccination? We have to use our government health website to get their propaganda. Do you understand why we can't allow this? And I'm probably going to get a strike against my channel today. I'm pretty sure I will. So I'm going to stop it here. Please keep an eye out. If I get a strike, I'll do a video because, and this video will probably go down, but I'll save it. I'll save it somehow. And because this truth has to get out there, I'll go and do a rumble. So watch my channel this week because I want to do a rumble. I can't do it on here. I've got to do it on Rumble where I'm talking about the banks and the app situation, apps on our phones, because it's closer than we think, guys. If I'm getting told to watch The Hunger Games, which is a movie that I don't really like watching, I've watched it like years ago when it first came out, and the energy in there, I don't want that energy on me. So I sit back and I do my protections, and I'm watching this like an analyst listening to the script of this movie, and it's an eye-opener. It's an eye-opener when you hear the Easter eggs that they're trying to let us know about, okay? Vicky Light just said, yes, do a Rumble. I haven't done a Rumble video for about 5 months, so it is time, and I'm going to try and get there tomorrow. Let me just look at my book. Have I got readings tomorrow? If you want a reading from me, a personal reading, guys, please know I've got a lot of availabilities coming up now. So if you do want a reading from me, please go to this link and follow the instructions on how to get a reading, okay? Please don't ring me. I don't answer my phone because I am so busy, especially if I'm on Zoom talking to someone, okay? I don't get to my phone. Please, if you're living in Australia and you wish to text me, you can do that because then I can reply at my earliest, okay? But obviously, please understand, like 5:30 on a Saturday night, I will not answer my phone because that's when I'm into my private time, understandably, okay? So last weekend I was at that Halloween party, and I had a phone call at 5:30 in the Saturday afternoon, and past that I had about 3 or 4 texts up until about 8:30, and I just thought, when do I ever have my out time? I'm a human being. I deserve time out because I usually get up about 5:30 and I'm on straight away to my computer. Some days I'll work until 10 o'clock at night. So from 5:30, that's 12, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. So some days I do 17-hour days. So please understand if I don't get straight back to your email. Please understand if I don't reply to your text or phone call because I do get extremely busy. But I will tell you, I do try to get to every single email I receive. Okay? All right, please know. So if you do want to email me, here is my email. If you want my books, all you got to do is ask for them. If you want a reading, all you got to do is say, hey, how do we get a reading? And I'll send you over my links. If you want my books, please follow the instructions on my website. So here is my website, guys, lindaray.info. Okay. The other thing today is I do not do super chats. I do not ask for subscription members because half of whatever you pay goes to YouTube. I don't want your money going to YouTube. So if you do wish to support me, there's my PayPal link, okay? I love you all. Please, we must stay safe during this next 12 months. We are right now at that cusp of it happening, okay? It's dire. Look at the chaos. If you haven't watched my November horoscope, please go watch it. Chaos is rampant everywhere, okay? We must stay above this. We must look within ourselves and ask ourselves, who am I truly? Am I someone who bickers and whinges? Am I someone who's complaining all the time? Am I someone who's jealous or conceited, selfish? Or am I someone who wants to try their best? Am I someone who wants to go and help my neighbors? Am I someone who likes doing random acts of kindness? And most importantly, am I someone who wants to love others as much as I love myself? Ask yourself those questions, guys, because now is our true self assessment. This is where we've got to say to ourselves, who are you truly, Linda? Who are you truly, Mrs. Swords? Who are you, Kaloni Plum, light in the world? Is it just another day, Denise White, Star Love, Sean Bean, I nearly said Sean B, Star Love, Vicky Light, Busy Lizzie, and all the others who are commenting? Who are you really? Because if you're watching me, you've got that glimmer of hope in you that you do want to be your best, and that's your minimum. What about your maximum? Are you the person who's going out there doing all these random acts of kindness? I try and do that every day. I'm in now a high-rise apartment, but guess what I found? There's this little nook where we go down past the rubbish bins and it takes us out onto the street. There's a little nook there, and they've planted a tree. He's just in this little secluded bit. I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to show you this tree. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing for this tree every single day. Note, I just said what I'm doing for this tree. Even in a concrete jungle that I now live in, I found my electron source where I can zap into the earth's energy, do my grounding, and I'm sending that tree love so it grows far better than what it would in this little concrete little cage that it's in. Let's see how this tree goes. So I may go and do a live. In fact, how about I go do that now? I'll go do that now, guys. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go and do a live right now at the tree. Okay? So stand by. Give me about 5 minutes and I'm going to do a live down at the tree. Because we need to hear this today, that even when we are up against the wall, like I now live in a concrete jungle, even against the wall, we must stand up and show love and faith to everybody. So give me 5 minutes, guys. If you like today, please donate through PayPal, book a reading, come and get my books if you haven't got them yet, and I'll talk to you all soon. Come back in 5 minutes. I'll be down at my tree and I'll show you where it is. Okay? I'm just coming in. I will come again in a few minutes, guys. Okay? Love yous all. Talk to you in about 5 minutes. Okay. Bye.